My shit was tweaking. What the fuck? My shit was tweaking. My shit straight. I think my shit straight now though. I don't know. Let's see. Try to unmute my shit. Oh no, there we go, yeah. Alright, let's get it. Out here, my man suited and booted, boy. What's that deal, gang? Y'all know what it is. About to get back to that shit. About to get back to that shit, that piston shit. Let's go. I don't even remember where I was at last time when I played this. Let's go do an overview real quick, man. Let's go do an overview, man. What we've been doing. I think we beat the Lakers last game. Shout out to you for the new follow, man, off of Twitch. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. This Land X1. Shout out to you, man. I'm just prepping right now. I haven't been on here in a minute, so I'm trying to. Yeah. I'm gonna teach you the flow game. Uh, uh, I'm gonna go with I'm going flow game, layup mix master, and set shot specialist. We can get this jump around. Ooh. Yeah, okay, Cunningham into it. Okay. Alright. Alright, I got something else too. do Terry Rozier. Give him that dead eye. Give him offensive bad. He needs some outside. Manny Marshman. Say shot specialist. Yep. Jalen Duran. We got out here. Jalen Duran. I'll just keep doing both, y'all. No, we're good right there. We're good right there. Once again, man, shout out to that new Twitter follower, man. Rocks with you, man. Shout out Islanx1. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, y'all. Wow. He's currently unhappy with all things considered. Wow. I know he happy. Let me go back to the GM building real quick. Hold on, guys. Okay, my boy, you ready? You already know. Alright, never mind. I don't need to come here. Look at something real quick. We ain't got shit. No. Look at that, my boy. Oh. We in the top of jerseys here. I don't know where. My boy K, at least ain't selling no jerseys. Fuck out here. Ticket 70, $15 parking. We selling tickets for sure. Yeah. Boy, 70 boy now. Hold on, wait, go back. That's what we made at the gate. But the last game we just played the Lakers. Only probably got merchandise. Alright. Kind of hell. We win the cup. I think we won the cup. Oh no, we lost. it's time to get some ball, man. Off is good. Look up running. I send him down to delete to get better. I'll pull him up though. Okay, Vince don't be doing shit. Good, we can go ahead and go to our next game. We'll play the Kings. %, chemistry, 100% fan interest with balling. Let's get it. Let's get it. Fuck, we can come on originals.
At guard, 6'3", number 5,
I'll turn the music off, y'all. They be copyright striking me. There's supposed to be music right here playing. Damn, we just made that nigga fall. Yeah, I'll be pausing that. I'll look on my YouTube channel and it'll be a big ass. Ooh, okay then. He said he had to get back off getting rocked. Be a big ass copyright strike on my shit. Let's get it.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jordan Clarkson.
And when you look at his offensive output
Yeah,
over the past few years,
the
it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
There's a lot of trades too.
Now a look at Detroit's
Yeah,
starting lineup.
Adam.
Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Durant out there with Steven Adams. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for Sacramento, the duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. And it's McDermott in at the 3, the small forward. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
Stand the top pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian,
give us a deal on
injuries,
some shoes,
the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need. Now here's Monk, pass to Sabonis. McDermott outside. Now Murray from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Cunningham passes to Adams. Thompson with it. Here he goes. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Jump with him.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And so here's Sacramento, following the score by Detroit. Monk for three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham.
I ain't calling him twin because he's my twin. He got a twin.
Not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Fox, that's good.
The sweet stroke of Fox. Lefties always make it look so good.
Ivy outside. Pass to Cunningham. Inside. 5 to shoot. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Offensive rebound. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Three-pointer, Fox gets the three to fall. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, they started this game strong offensively. 3 out of the first 4 attempts.
And here's Cunningham. Last time, 45 points for him. Here's Ivy. Pass to Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Well, that is a solid screen by Duran. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position.
Murray, your baby ass up. Some nuts on the back of your head.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
On the back of your head.
Monk passes to Murray.
They want to give that.
The three.
They keep running that
Fox
same
missing.
play, dog.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit.
Oh, far.
Pass to Cunningham. Another shot. Rebound by Sacramento. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the three ball.
That shot, the 3, is very volatile. On games when it's falling, you can beat anyone, but when you're leaning on it and you go cold, tough sledding.
Here's Sabonis. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. McDermott finds Fox. Back to McDermott. Outside Monk. Fires for 3. Adams grabs the miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in the Kings franchise history.
Tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update.
A 6'3" point guard. Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Changes for Sacramento. Lyles, he's checked in for Murray, and Ellis is subbed in for Monk. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Rozier comes in for Cunningham. The Pistons have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Rozier, the pass to Stewart. Ivy outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
It's so tough to contain Ivy's young athleticism. He goes right at the defense hard and gets the contact.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Let's see how they got it straight.
Free throw good. Ivy.
Okay.
The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. Here's Lyles. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Rozier. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Kings, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Pistons, they've used the doubters to fuel their strong showing this season. Game after game, each guy seems to play with a big chip on his shoulder.
And he comes up with a bucket. Fox has got 9.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Ivy, right side. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Ivy. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Rozier against Fox. Pass to Lyles. Here's Ellis. Lets the 3 fly. Duran with the rebound. Rozier, right side. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. The Kings trailing. Here's Fox. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Indiana. Offensive board. Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Prolific on the glass. I mean, Sabonis turning that board into points.
And it's Rozier with the ball for the Pistons. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Ivy with the ball. Fox picks him up. Stewart the pass to Thompson. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Well, that's a great display of touch right there from Thompson.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Kings. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. They've got Duncan Robinson. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Jovic in at the 4. Stewart, no good. The Kings leading. And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
And Sacramento has possession, following the score by Detroit. Here's Lyles. 11 points for him last game against Indiana. He buries it from 3.
Always ready to fire. Murray brings a lot of value in catch-and-shoot situations.
Cunningham, left side. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's McLaughlin. He's watched by Cunningham. Pass to Herder. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Hold back.
Pistons trail by 3. Now Cunningham. Give him 8. Cade on the move and stolen by Herder. Back come the Kings in transition. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Keegan Murray went 4th overall in 2022, and he said of his role with the Kings, being a high draft pick comes with a lot of responsibility on both ends of the court. Just being that third guy they can rely on offensively, defensively, and take the pressure off of them. Brian, he has risen to the challenge.
For sure, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Cunningham. The Kings getting their last shot to go.
Hey.
Knocks down the long
Okay.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from 3-point range.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for Sacramento. Monk comes in for McLaughlin. Well, some great scorers in the NBA right now, Stan. Anyone you think doesn't get enough credit for their offensive talents?
Wow, Brian, that is a tough question. So many guys putting up such big numbers right now. Devin Booker maybe still a little overshadowed by Kevin Durant. De'Aaron Fox maybe overshadowed by Sabonis. And Tyrese Maxey certainly is overshadowed playing with Embiid.
Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside Murray. The 3 is up. Murray connects from outside.
The main role of Murray offensively, hit those threes, spread out that defense.
Pistons trail by 5. Robinson passes to Cunningham. Shoots a fadeaway. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Ellis. Herder, a screen on Robinson. And he lobs it up. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
Well, you look at Cunningham. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now, but this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Good on the shot.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
The Kings lead by 3. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Oh, my. For sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Thompson, no good. Sacramento has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Ellis, defended by Thompson. Picked by Sabonis. Monk. Oh, and he missed the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake. Ivy with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. And the bucket is good.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Sacramento with some changes. Lyles comes in for Murray, and Herter's subbed in for Ellis. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Clarkson comes in for Ivy. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Duran. Vincent outside, down low. Here's Clarkson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. We'll stand former second-round pick Jordan Clarkson. He's averaged double-digit scoring every season.
Yeah, Brian, he's done it primarily as a sixth man. He actually already ranks among the top 10 in all-time points scored off the bench, and he's still moving up the ladder.
It is interesting that he prefers to come off the bench.
Yes, some guys do. Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
And it's Fox missing.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
19-footer, and he wills that one in. Sinking it
Man,
right
this
through
stupid ass
the
ball. How you clip that? I clipped that now. How y'all clip that, man? Let me see. Like you about to hold it there. Oh, you record what happened. Fuck it, I seen it. Hey, that shit on YouTube, but I go clip it then. Oh my God. Yeah, Q-tip. You know you follow me. Breathe, stop, man. I ain't follow you. Shut your bitch ass up. Come here, nigga. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at his eyes closed. Rock-a-bye, baby. I swear to God, nigga. Oh my God, Jordan Clarkson. Bitch. Ooh. Matter of fact, I'ma just pull it. Let me see what my bench did with that happened. Hey, they like, ooh, he rocked the fuck out that look. Oh, hold on, look. Hey, look at Jokic. You know, look. Like he did, look how he little dance like he crossed through. Hold on. Oh, that boy got the wiggle knees. Move, ref. Look. Oh, cross. Hey, that's sweet as hell. Hold on, wait. Cross, wiggle knees. Oh my God, yeah.
Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good shit, boy.
He gets his man on the ground and stays in rhythm on that shot. So special.
My goodness, he certainly got the defender with that move. My ankles are hurting all the way over here.
Here's Monk. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Monk's got his first 2 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Vincent passes to Clarkson. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Lyles. Clarkson against Monk. Here's Fox. Misses the baby hook. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Clarkson. Can't cash it in from close range. The Kings have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox. Pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
Monk against Clarkson. Vincent outside. Now here's Clarkson. Duran with a screen on Monk.
And the screen provided just enough space for him. Love the selfless attitude on display.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Kings on top, up 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. And let's take a look at this first half of play for the Kings. Not a lot of separation here at the midway point.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Hell yeah, I nigga got 17 in the first half. Dang it.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. And it's McDermott in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Murray, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
To Cunningham. Ooh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
The Kings leading. Outside Monk. Beyond the arc. Duran with the rebound. Duran's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Ivy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Ivy's got 6.
And that's fantastic body control. Ivy's showing he can take hits while shooting.
Outside Monk. Fox with a screen on Ivy. Monk for 3. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
Monk with it, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Pass to McDermott, lets it go from deep, sinks it from distance.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Now Cunningham. The 3-ball. And McDermott pulls it down.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of that.
Boom! Fox with a triple.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Ivy. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Malik Monk picks one up. Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Ivy at the line for 2.
And he makes a first. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Now here's McDermott. Shot clock at 6. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Here's Sabonis. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. And it's Ivy penetrating. The rebound by Murray. Sacramento has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And another Sacramento 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And let's take a look at the leaderboard with numbers from the last month. The best 2 guards scoring the ball. When you look at Ivy, top 5 in points per game. What a scorer he is.
And night after night, we see this group light it up. If you try to take something away from them defensively, they'll beat you some other way.
Yeah, all of these guys can carry your team offensively over long stretches.
Free throw good, Ivy.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
And both free throws good for Ivy. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 3-point lead. Monk against Ivy. Monk passes to McDermott. Fox feeling it out a bit. Fox on the run. Thompson pulls it in. Pistons trail by 3. And coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, you can't check
Brian,
them.
we've seen twins
can't
in
check
the
that
NBA
tonight.
before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Ellis is checked in for the Kings.
Once again, for your 9-1-6 crew dance team.
The Kings have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Now Fox. Shot clock at 5. Over Cunningham. Cunningham with some nice D. Detroit has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Up top, Thompson. Give him 8.
Yeah, that's just a smart play by Thompson, using the pick and roll to free himself up.
Sacramento has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Outside Murray. This is the baby hook. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Into the lane. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Well, that's where Cunningham is at his best, operating the pick and roll.
Cunningham against Fox. Pass to McDermott. Here's Ellis. To end the run. The rebound by Detroit. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Oh, Cade powers it in.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Changes for Sacramento. Lyles, he's checked in for Sabonis. And Herter's subbed in for McDermott. Jovic, he's checked in for Detroit. Fox for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Cunningham with the ball. Now Herter defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender's a little bit out of position, but that's what Cunningham will do to you. He works every angle.
And this will be his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
He hits the 2nd from the line. Kings trail by 6. Pass to Lyles. To stop the drought, and it's Herter with a bucket inside. Herter's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Cunningham against Fox. They're running. Here's Lyles. Yes, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Pass to Cunningham. Rebounded by Fox. Well, the Kings shooting just 36% in the third. Ellis passes to Fox. Here's Lyles. To the inside. Back to Herter. 6 on the shot clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. On the wing, Rozier. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Pistons ahead. They lead by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far.
All right, here we go.
Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position. The Kings trailing. To the middle. Here's Monk. No good. That would have tied it. And the Pistons shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, this is Clarkson's role. He looks to score in a multitude of ways.
And here's Monk. Pass to Ellis. Fires the three. Rebounded by Jovic.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now here's Clarkson. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Robinson for three. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's stolen by Clarkson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Outside Monk. Step back shot. Sacramento again missing.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Now here's Monk. Oh! Wow! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Here's Ivy. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Adams. Ivy outside. Now Duran. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Jovic passes to Thompson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Murray's checked in for the Kings. Fox comes in for Ellis. And a switch here also for Detroit. Cunningham's checked in.
Another score.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Cunningham against Fox. On the wing, McDermott fires the three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. And Sacramento making a change here. Reed's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Ivy's shot is off.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Oh, Fox, 2 slide. Beats the contact.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Duran. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Outside Monk. Outside Murray. Monk with it. Fox right side. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Duran up top. Thompson outside. And there's a whistle that goes on Doug McDermott. That's his first foul of the game. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Reed.
In for your Kings, number 11.
Here's Ivy. And that one's good. Now it's a 6-point Pistons lead.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Westbrook.
And Fox has got the ball here for Sacramento. From the stripe. Fox can't get that one to fall.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Niggas,
he's very quick on his feet. You can see it
Look
when
at that.
Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives.
Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Fox. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Now here's Ivy. Duran the screen. Cunningham. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Kept alive.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Here's Thompson. The shot's good.
Let's go, twin. If you wouldn't have made that, man, I would have been mad.
Cunningham's got his third assist of the night.
Yeah, developing consistency with the jump shot
that
has been Asar Thompson's #1 priority.
Fox against Cunningham. And it's Fox missing.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Slow walk his ass.
Down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Murray. Jacks up a three. He drops it from range. Murray's got 20 points.
And if I'm Murray's teammates, I keep feeding him. I mean, he is cooking right now. Ooh.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Robinson comes in for Thompson. Clarkson's checked in for Ivy. And it's Rozier in for Cade Cunningham. Floats one. Rebound by the Kings. McDermott outside to the left wing. Three-pointer, Fox. And another Sacramento three.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Pass to Rozier. Clock at 6. Now here's Robinson. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes. Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
Knocks it down from distance. And it's a 10-point Detroit lead.
Put him in the bag.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Sabonis. And here's Monk. He's covered by Clarkson. Three-pointer, Fox. The shot off that time. And it's Detroit with the ball. Clarkson outside. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
He had us at the beginning of the game, man. I don't know what happened. Oh, I gotta go ahead. Jokic irritating ass, man. Damn, Fox at 4-5. He was going great. Kicking tight. 35. Thompson had 24, 12. No box. Jay Ivy had 23 and 10. Person had 19, 6. Adams had 15 boys, 12, 14. Zubag, hell no. We straight, matter of fact, I ain't know nobody go look at. Trade finder. What they want for? They want for Luke. Who I said? Oh, OG. Got an Ivy and Terry Rose there. Nah. Anything else? Okay, got him to make you smoking dope. Make sure time and I'll give you this. I'll give you this. After Robinson, while I get OG. Nah, cause that's my whole bench. The hell? Yeah. Okay. Straight. I think he had to mark the road. Straight. I don't want to give me shit for old Lester. It's cool. But who I say? OG, Kaminga. Oh, that ain't John. Got Kaminga. Wiggins. Hell no, hell no. Like we down there straight. But brother Bill. That fucking where my rookie nigga at? Hell, I don't get no cake on the hell for that nigga. Alright, shit, I ain't trying to come loose. Yeah, right there, man. That nigga look high as hell on it. I think I'm straight. Oh, matter of fact, what that one dude from, these niggas, what that one nigga from New York? too. Yeah. I ain't trying to get in the gap either. Alright, it's cool. I gotta pay Jokic. I think a Westbrook starting point guard. I'm playing K. Cunningham. More home though. I'm playing K. Cunningham much more.
Greetings and best wishes, Fry. Happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Russell Westbrook.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Asar Thompson is out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And for Denver, the forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And some top-tier basketball here tonight, Clark. Both of these teams riding a hot streak.
Yeah, I think this might be a bit of a litmus test game, Kevin, in some ways. Put that confidence of a winning streak from both of these teams to the test a little bit here.
Now here's Gordon, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. Pass to Ivy. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ivy's got the first points of the night for Detroit.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
The Nuggets now on offense. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. Adams finds Thompson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Murray. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. 4 on the shot clock. Westbrook passes to Jokic. Adams, some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Murray against Cunningham. Pass to Jokic. Shakes him, and Jokic slams it in.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now, here's Ivy. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Thompson. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Off target from outside. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Great 14 wins last season. A franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Here's Gordon after the basket by Detroit. Outside Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter. And Porter Jr. is a gifted scorer. I mean, one who possesses really good size and length that makes it hard for defenses to reel him in.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in, and J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Stewart checked in for the Pistons. And a brief look while we had the chance of a few of the hottest big men in the NBA. The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. Fifth on the list, Jokic.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Cunningham against Murray. Rebound, Detroit. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now here's Murray. No scoring in this one. The shot's good.
Boy, Murray not only is strong, but he's got really good speed, too, and that gets him by the defense past the contact.
Now Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Now Dermanenko. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jokic. And, Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Porter. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Watson with it. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go with the 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy I mean, a big-time finish.
Here's Brown. For 3, Gordon. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Cunningham. A 35-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Adams, he's checked in for the Pistons. Duran comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Here's Brown. He has yet to score, and it's Jokic missing. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Ivy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well. And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Saric comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Michael Porter in for Peyton Watson. Now here's Murray. Second shot opportunity. No good from Jordan.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Pass to Ivey. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Murray outside.
Why does he get the ball
Murray's got 5 points so far.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in. The Pistons leading. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson finds Rozier. Now Stewart. Stewart, a screen for Clarkson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Pistons lead by 4.
And you got to give it up for Clarkson. I mean, he's a natural from mid-range.
Here's Pickett. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so the first quarter is in the books.
The first quarter.
On top, up 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Here we check. After this game, it's a die-out break. Quick die-out break. Jaden Ivey. All right, get off the chart, about 5.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Asar Thompson. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Duren in at the power forward. Here's Strother. He's covered by Thompson. Denver passing it around. Saric outside. Brown the pass to Porter. Over Thompson. Porter, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here, but doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Russell Westbrook in for Denver.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
On the wing, Rozier. He's covered by Westbrook, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Pistons second.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Terry Rozier is a reliable and experienced player, so he knows how to lead his team.
Murray's checked in for Jordan. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Murray against Rozier. Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded, and they take the lead. Murray's got the lead up to 1 now for Denver.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Denver. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Duran pulls it in. The Pistons have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And he makes that one. And now a 3-point Piston lead.
You know, inside Rozier certainly doesn't have the height advantage, but he's quick and crafty and can find ways to the basket.
Oh, Terry Rozier.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Cleveland.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. And then for Detroit, Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Holland comes in for Asar Thompson. And it's Clarkson in for Jaden Ivey. Now, here's Rozier. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Porter with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Back to Porter. Shoots it up. Rebound by the Pistons. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. It'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Down low. Dermonenko misses. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. In the corner, Murray with it. Westbrook with a screen from Murray. And Rozier pulls it down. The Pistons have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway.
Transition defense.
Go, Jordan.
Not matching up well with Clarkson's speed there.
Saric outside. Back to Westbrook. Jokic sets the screen for Westbrook. Lets it go from 14. They get it back. A slam by Jokic.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic.
I heard that. My laptop about to die. Hold on, y'all. My charger right here. Right here.
On top of that one.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. They set the screen. Clarkson. Stewart trying to get open. Porter passes to Murray. Back to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Saric. No.
Why am I should keep doing that? Hold on. There we go. All right.
That time on the shot that would have put them on top. Inside, Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Denver. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
What a nice feel, a good feel for the pick and roll. Clarkson sees his opportunity and capitalizes.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Nuggets making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Denver. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And I think for Denver, lately they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standings.
And Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
Now here's Murray. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. 5 on the clock.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
He hits both from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Westbrook kicks to Murray. And that comes off
Murray
the
wide
open.
Westbrook.
Murray's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Thompson a screen on Westbrook. Cunningham kicks to Robinson. Thompson outside. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Off target with his 3.
Hey, let's go,
Wow, what a way.
Let's go. Hey, look, it's on my YouTube, so you know I ain't thinking of phony in it. Hey, this is my first one made on 2K25, probably. This is probably my first one made on 2K in like 4 years. Bitch. Smacker. Ooh. Smacker. Hold on. Smacker. I said I was gonna wait till the end of the game for the stay out pack. We about to do that stay out
Even when you
pack
don't have
right
the clock to work.
now. Give me a minute. I'll be back, my boys. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish, and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
See if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You're winning away from the hour. What do? Shoot a half-court shot? Let's see if she can. Let's see if she like K. Doing all that dance with the underarm shirt on. And that's sweet to have her do the underhand up when she's a girl. Good fucking shit. She got some Adidas on with an Under Armour shirt on. You could at least get her some little Adidas shirt or something, or some Under Armour kicks.
Hey there, everybody.
My boys.
With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
Luka, Desmond, Kyrie, Trey, and Dame.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Shaq Shadama says you've picked the wrong guy, Kenny.
That's a good lineup.
Guys, let's go back now and discuss that first half and the stellar play of Jamal Murray.
Well, he scored well, but has been economical with his shots. Picking his spots, not really forcing a lot, which allows everyone else to stay involved.
Yeah, he's putting up the points, but they're winning as a team.
Yeah, he got that boy that business right there.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Porter Jr., the high-scoring wing pair. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, D.A., you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, you know, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
And so here's Denver after the basket by Detroit. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Boy, and that's a big deal for Westbrook because when he starts to knock down shots from distance, it really opens up his full bag of attack mode offense.
Now here's Cunningham. 8 points for him. Dermonenko misses. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Porter, no luck.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Dermonenko. to Thompson, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
I had a chance to look at the numbers for Nikola Jokic. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging about 27 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo.
What up?
I mean, keeps the ball moving, and of course, finds the open man.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Back to Murray. Pass to Westbrook. Floats one up, and it's blocked.
Oh, nice swat there from Ivy. Love seeing guards like him come up big on defense.
Jokic with the steal. With the shot. Jokic polishing off the break.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Stewart checked in for Jalen Duren. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Stewart. Westbrook with the block.
The timing that time had to be perfect, and it sure was for Westbrook.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Cunningham. Lays it up off the glass. Cunningham's got 4 this quarter.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Christian Brown's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Rozier, he's checked in for the Pistons. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Murray, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And it's Rozier missing. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The drive by Jokic. Adams, some nice D. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. And the dunk by Stewart.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Murray. 13 points in the game. With the teardrop, it's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Ivy. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Air one, let's go, man.
And Ivy no good on that one.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And it's Jokic missing. Pistons leading by 4. Ivy kicks to Thompson. Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded closely. Rebound by the Nuggets. 1:32 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Gordon dishes to Murray. Detroit with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clarkie has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the three. He's got all of those.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Pistons. There's Porter with the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Rozier looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's Ivy. He's got 14.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Here's Rozier. Stewart with a screen on Murray. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pistons lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
My daughter called, so I was kind of talking to her. Playing at the side, though.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Jalen Duren is out there with Robinson. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Saric grabs the board. The Nuggets trailed by 3. Here's Westbrook. Terminenko with the rebound. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Murray.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Cunningham. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that
maybe
bucket.
somewhere.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can
nigga,
score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Think about it.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Jordan. Murray against Cunningham. Murray the pass to Jordan. For three, Westbrook. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Now, here's Clarkson. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Simply one of the better passers around. Westbrook's so good at finding his guys.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. After the Nuggets pick up 2, it's Cunningham with the drive.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming.
I was going to call one in the minute.
They may not have an answer for it.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
I don't play on Hall of Fame. I play on the one right under Hall of Fame. Man. The Hall of Fame shit don't shit. Durant, sit your ass down for missing that down. I forget about that. Come on, Isaiah. Big dog, you can stay in. Okay. Stay in. Like that.
Aaron Gordon is checking in for the Nuggets. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen in on what Michael Malone went over with his team.
He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient on the offense. Make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the Pistons with possession here. Following the 3-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Pass to Clarkson. And that one drops. Now it's a 7-point Detroit lead.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Stewart.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Clarkson kicks to Rozier. Back to Clarkson. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Jovic, no good. The Nuggets trail by 7. Here he goes. Here's Brown. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
For the Nuggets, Jokic, he's checked in for Šarić, and it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Rozier against Murray. Out to Thompson. Shoots from 14. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic just got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Outside Gordon. Launches a 3. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, Denver making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Westbrook against Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Duren with a screen on Murray. Ivy passes to Duren. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Outside Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Back to Westbrook to tie it up. Terminenko with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
During the pass to Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
What I like about Jokic defensively is what I like about him overall. Great instincts.
Nice that's a foul, boy. Come on, where the tech at? Hey, where the tech at?
Defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good.
Go, big boy.
Both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Terminenko, and it's Jokic missing. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Thompson with it. He's covered by Murray.
Let's go,
and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Nuggets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. To the inside. Here's Jokic, and he could not get one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Cunningham with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Here's the screen to the paint. Here's Terminenko. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Pistons lead by 8.
And that's nice execution out of that two-minute game.
Steve, he might be coming off the bench, man.
The dime.
Nuggets running out of time. Offside Westbrook. Murray outside. Murray sets a screen for Gordon. Back to Murray. Fires for 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Order outside. Rebound, Detroit. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Go ahead, starters. Go ahead, chill out, man.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
That's my same
to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Jokic plays it up and banks it in.
You weren't doing that to Monday Government.
17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Clarkson with the ball. Pulls up. Can't nail the jumper.
Wacko, man.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business.
You ain't K.
A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what we want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jaden Ivey.
I knew you would. was gonna be playing the game. He was balling. Dang. Fuck around, drunk that water too fast. I'm gonna choke him. Got the block, came back down, bags for it. I think he turned it over again. Yeah, they're running back. I knew he was gonna get played the game though. I said that at the beginning. We had 27 points, 2 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 blocks. They had 33 and 3. Gordon had 20, 14, 9. Adams still got 16 rebounds. Can't bench him though, cause he gonna grab them boards. I'ma see. We at the crib. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. First game up to 15.
Bust it! Yo! Here we go! Right on Cage. Yep. Go. Hey, yo, right here. Boy!
First game to 15, man. It's over for these boys, huh? Oof.
Come get it!
Oh, come on.
Come to me, come to me! Send me one! Help out on K!
Little fella.
Come get it!
Hey, yo, right here.
Get the boy, get it!
Put it back.
Grab it! Grab it!
Hey,
Get to him!
Downstream.
I'm through!
Do it, ball.
Use me. Yep.
Hey, yo, right here.
Use that! Huh? Come on,
You want help?
yeah! Get it! Get it!
Point.
I think someone moved the basket.
Yo, match up on Jordan.
Move around. There we go. Keep shooting that.
No.
Oh, yo, right here. Up.
Bring the rest. From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year. In this game, we'll see the Orlando Magic going up against the Detroit Pistons here in Little Caesars Arena. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines, and a chance to see the latest edition. Of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Pelicans, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Detroit, they continue to look incredibly dangerous. The cohesion and teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot to do with that.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Howard in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pistons, Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Jalen Duren out there with Thompson. And it's Adams in at the 5. And with New Year's Day upon us, Grant, what goes through your mind as a player?
Wow, another new year, new possibilities. Time to put it in gear as the NBA action heats up. Teams that survive this stretch run start to become real contenders.
Now here's Cunningham over Suggs. Nice shot from the wing.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Here's Banchero. Howard, the pass to Suggs. Now Banchero, covered by Duren. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Detroit. On the wing, Ivy. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Ivy. Duren against Carter. Knocked loose. And stolen by Suggs. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
That's the way to finish KCP with a show of force at the rim.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. They'll have to be disciplined tonight, BA.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The 3 from Suggs doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duren.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duren did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player.
And it's Detroit with the ball. The Magic making their last shot. A nice shot by Ivy.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
The Magic have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Banchero outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Brent, he might be a year or 2 away, but it's all starting to come together for Cade Cunningham.
BA, the playmaking is certainly there. His vision on the floor, knowing where his teammates are. He's picking and choosing his spots a little bit better offensively to try to dominate 6 or 8 minute sections of the game. So Cade Cunningham is continuing to grow.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
And JB Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. The Pistons in second.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Basket counts. Cunningham's got 9 points.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. They trail by 1. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
They were really in control of that game, played well as a team, and really made sure they didn't have to sweat it out at the end.
And the final score may not have indicated just how much they were in that one. They were clearly the dominant team.
Thompson against Howard. Pass to Carter. Now Banchero launches it, and Cunningham pulls it down. Duren up top. Back to Cunningham. Here's Duren. Guarded by Banchero. 6 to shoot. Ivy. And the layup is good. Ivy's gotten his second bucket on the night.
I mean, Ivy is stronger than you might imagine with that kind of play. That's tough.
Magic trail by 3. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Howard. To the paint. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Howard. Banchero's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. On the wing, Ivy. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Now here's Ivy. In the game against Denver, very impressive. Off with the layup.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Offensive rebound. Carter can't get it to go. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Thompson passes to Ivy, and stolen by Suggs. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Pistons leading. What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And checking out some numbers for Jaden Ivey.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Magic trail by 3. Now Suggs. His last outing, he had 18 points. Isaac's shot is off. Ivy against Suggs. Here's Vincent. No good from outside. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac. Going in with intention and dunking it.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Isaac against Ivy. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Throws it up high. 4 on the clock. In transition, the Magic on the run. Anthony with a bucket.
Defense leading to offense. I love it. Nice job reading the situation and finding a way to swipe the rock.
And here's Ivy. Continues to make an impact on offense, putting up 21 a game. Pass to Duren. And stolen by Suggs. And the Magic pushing it up now. Detroit with a rebound. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last.
Both. Which one to eat? Well, we can do that for sure.
Game how the motion in the offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Sar Thompson up there with Duran. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Sar's not afraid to go physical inside. He is athletic, and he welcomes that contact.
And he can't get the first one. And Brent, two of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Asar and Amin Thompson.
Okay, I gotta see. His release is early. I see that.
In terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Asar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Stewart. Howard on the double team.
It's a second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Here's Clarkson. And in that win against the Nuggets, he was a major factor as well. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Over Cunningham. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Shot is up. Here's Cunningham. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paulo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Ali. Thank you. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, make a say, ah. That nigga like this thing.
The Pistons making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And always fun to see which players have been the deadliest from three-point range. Well, you look at Robinson.
Why he not in the
Boy, he's a sniper. Third best three-point shooter in the league.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
Harris finds Anthony. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Anthony's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Oh, rejected by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
Terry Rozier, he's checked in for the Pistons. And the Magic making a change here as well. Houston, he's checked in for Howard. Rozier gets the bucket. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Clarkson outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Isaac. Orlando leading. They swipe it. Rozier, the pass to Robinson. Rozier outside. Stewart, screen on Anthony. Robinson on the wing. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Anthony misses. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Pistons. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. Clarkson finds Robinson. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Isaac, the pass to Anthony. Harris outside. Inside, Wagner. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Boy, it's
and
balling,
nobody
man.
putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. And Carroll comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Harris. And Suggs is subbed in for Houston.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
Orlando making a switch here. Howard's checked in.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Out to the right wing. Down low. Here's Caldwell Pope. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pistons trail by 4. Ivy outside. On the take. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Carroll with it. And it's Ivy picking him up. Back to Ben Carroll. Rebound Detroit. Their last encounter in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Back to Suggs. Picked by Carter. Suggs, the pass to Howard, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
The Pistons trailing. Cunningham outside. Oh, deflected. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Steven Adams, a workhorse down low like that. Once he's got position, he'll want the ball.
Suggs against Cunningham. Suggs, the pass to Ben Carroll. Picked by Carter. And there's the call on Ben Carroll. That's his first foul. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors. And on Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, it's never easy facing off with the best in the West. But if they somehow can win that one, it'll be huge for their confidence.
And Detroit making a change here. Duran's checked in. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him. 58 seconds left in the first half. Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. 4 on the clock. From deep. And it's Cunningham missing.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
To the wing on the left. And Carroll against Duran. And Carroll passes to Howard. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Cunningham. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Denver. Adams with a screen on Suggs. Cunningham takes it inside, banked it in on the glass. Cunningham's got 15, and we're through the first half of play here in what's been a
do that right here.
Pistons ahead, up by 2, and we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
I ain't seen nobody make that bitch yet. I ain't gonna lie.
Hi folks, it's shaping up to be a good second half as we've seen the Orlando Magic trying to take control of this game.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in the big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some pressure off the starters here. Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlights. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Let's get it. And once again, shout out to that new follower on my Twitch, man. Shout out to all my subscribers on the tube, man. Share
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. On the court for Orlando, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope.
Hey, okay then, Jay. Okay then, Jay.
Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Duren. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Orlando shooting their first free throw tonight.
And just not the guy you want shooting the ball from the free throw line against you. Caldwell Pope can more than hold his own.
Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. The fader. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 5 rebounds in the game. Banchero outside. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Pistons leading. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
Flying high, Asar Thompson.
I
wish I still had hops like that.
The 3 from Banchero. And another miss by Orlando. Detroit leading by 4. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
Yeah, this is why you throw it Carter Jr.'s way. He is solid at slamming it down.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back to Ivy. Adams with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Ivy with the ball. Now Carter defending. Ivy finds Duren. Over Banchero. Duren, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. Banchero with it for the lead. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Pass to Thompson. And here's Cunningham. Pope pulls it in. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Howard. To the inside. Here's Banchero. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
Not his best night.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
Go, my
The
boy.
athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Cunningham against Suggs. The shot from 20 feet out. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Banchero's got 5 points now in the quarter. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Cole Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Terry Rozier.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Clarkson for 3. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. It's a 1-point game. Fires from the line. Suggs outside. Isaac, the pass to Carter. Now Isaac fires from deep. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like Thompson's approach. That time baiting the defender to get that
overreaction.
Harris is checked in for Howard. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. The Magic have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Anthony left side. Isaac outside. Picked by Isaac. The 3 from Suggs. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Clarkson. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Damn, I ain't gonna replay that. Ain't some little haters, dog. John Clarkson got that work, boy. Bitch. If his ass stuck. Bitch. If his ass stuck. Ooh.
And the Pistons lead by 4.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Anthony. And he converts the layup. Anthony's got 9.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And Clarkson, here we go.
Damn,
let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. Number 1, Detroit.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
And he drops the first.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
The Pistons lead by 4. Here's Rozier. Oh, rejected by Isaac. On the wing, Anthony. He's covered by Clarkson. Anthony outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Three-pointer Rozier drains the triple. He has 6.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Suggs against Rozier. Inside. Stolen by Rozier. .26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Three-pointer, no good. Magic trail by 5. Here's Anthony. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Rozier against Harris. The layup misses. Here's Anthony. No good on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close.
New Year's,
Pistons
boys.
ahead, leading by 5.
New Year's, guys.
And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Fuck that. Hit that like button, subscribe, man. What time is it? 5?
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Stewart outside. Shot clock at 6. Clarkson right side. Fires in the triple.
Like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Harris.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And it's Rozier with the ball for Detroit. 6-point lead. It's Robinson, high post. Back to Rozier. Defended by Wagner. Here's the pick. Three-pointer.
Scary Terry.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Yes, it's good.
Scary Terry don't want no
and
more.
The Pistons lead by 8. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Pistons?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Vincent's checked in for Detroit. Joseph is checked in for Orlando. Pass to Anthony. Here's Isaac. The rebound by Detroit. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And it's flushed down. Nice jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Magic trail by 10.
New Year. We ain't losing the New Year game at the crib.
Anthony with it. Wagner with a screen on Clarkson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Harris against Clarkson. Pass to Robinson. Misses the 3. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Anthony outside. It's tipped. Here's Clarkson. Good work there as it goes. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, near the basket, sometimes you got to do some things with the basketball just to get it up on the glass. Pretty creative shot there from Jordan.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Harris a screen. From 13. Banchero no good.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Clarkson passes to Vincent. 4-3. The long distance three is buried.
Let's go, Jay.
It's a 12-point Detroit lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And for the Magic, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Takes a step back. Here's Anthony. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Howard comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Harris. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Anthony. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that JB Bickerstaff was giving to his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Banchero. Boom! Banchero!
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Cunningham outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
It's okay.
First team at the line for your Pistons.
First free throw is good.
The #1 pick in the 2021 NBA draft. Cunningham is a tall PG with an incredible skill set.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. Magic trail by 10. And Banchero with it. Now guarded by Duren. Banchero surveys. Up top, Suggs. The three. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. And Ivy has no fear when it comes to getting inside. He's got a strong frame and doesn't mind taking contact when he has to.
First one falls for him.
At the line for two, Ivy.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Oh, it's Banchero going up top.
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Ivy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Banchero. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Caldwell Pope. And it's Banchero with a three. And it's now only a 5-point Detroit lead.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
One more time for your Pistons, squad.
A minute 29 left in the fourth. To the paint. Stolen by Carter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Carter. And Ivy pulls it down. The Pistons lead by 5. Here's Cunningham. Caldwell Pope against Ivy. Thompson outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
As fearless as they come for a young player, Thompson going right at the defense.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
On the wing, Ivy. He's covered by Caldwell-Pope. Ivy passes to Cunningham. And Carroll comes with a double team. Back to Ivy. Cunningham outside. Clock at 4. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And you love it when the heart of your team injects that kind of play. That was huge from Stewart.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Suggs finds Banchero. Cash! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Timeout called, the Pistons. They're in front by 4. And so they foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He doesn't waste the chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
Orlando calls timeout. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. Outside Carter fires at the elbow, and Ivy pulls it down. And they go to the intentional foul.
Wendell Carter Jr. Second personal foul. 15 foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
So it's Detroit picking up the win.
A
clean win. And one where they clearly showed better energy.
It's so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Berry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
Smack him. Okay. Smack him. Okay. Smack him. Okay. Know what it is, boy. Good game, though. Good game. Just second half, too. They had 34, 3 and 3. Ivy had 21, 5 and 2. Thompson had 19 and 3. Clarkson had 15, good off the bench. Young Dog had 10 and 3. Adams had 4 and 14. Durant had 10 and 5. Vincent had 6 and 2 threes. Altair 9. Robertson had shit. 0 for 5, 0 for 5. This nigga dislocated his finger the other day. Yes, sir. Okay, Cunningham, #1 for MVP right now. 43, 5. Luka, 31, 11, 11. Damn, we going crazy. One steal. Jokic, 25 and 11. Giannis, 29, 12 and 5. Brown, 29, 87. Rookie of the year, Zachary. Ricochet. Zachary Ricochet. Ricochet. Aiden. Okay then, Big A. And he went undrafted. Okay then, Big O. Big A. A second runner up for Rookie of the Year. 7, 8, 1. Okay then. Sir. Okay then, Bobby. Connect. Six Man of the Year, come on, go. Me, Josh, TJ, Cole. Defensive Player of the Year, Big Durant. Most Improved, K. Cunningham. Sir. Hell no. No Wiggins. Draymond? Oh no, not first. Thompson. Hell. Cut that, 'cause that ain't happening. I'll do that. I'll do that. The salary. I'll do that. I'll take Kobe White. We can get Zach LaVine. Hold on, we about to get something before we get off here. We about to do a crazy trade. Alright, y'all. I don't know yet, man. I'm thinking about it, man. Let Zach Levine join us. But for Zach Levine, I want him. Not Duncan Robinson, though. Let's see. That was a major fucking trade. Let me see. That was a crazy ass trade I just did. That's crazy right there. Alright, so we just picked up Zach LaVine. That just made us look even better, I ain't gonna lie. Let me look at this roster one more time. Log off. That look crazy now. Okay, Zach LaVine. I gotta learn how to play with him. Okay, Zach LaVine, Jalen Durant, Jaden Ivey, Adams. That's a star five right there. Clarkson, Thompson. Hey, we looking good, man. Alright, man. Your boy up out of here, man. Make sure everybody hit that like